What have I got?
Hello, for fuck's sake. How is it not working? How is it not working? I have everything connected properly. How the fuck is it not working? Oh, great. Hold on one minute. Hold on 1 minute. Technical difficulties. Isn't that just lovely? Why the fuck is it on that? Why is my phone on that? Why the hell did it even get put onto that? That don't make any sense. It should be on my home Wi-Fi, not some random ass Wi-Fi just out of nowhere. Hold on 1 second. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. Yes, we're good. Alright, hello everybody. How are we doing this Friday morning, day, night, evening, whatever time zone y'all be in? I hope it is a good one, whatever it is. Your boy is back at it again with some funny stupidity. And what are we doing today, you may ask? Well, we're just sitting back, relaxing, having some fun, listening to some good old tunes from your boy Chef Bandicoot. Go check him out if you haven't. I really heavily recommend that you do. But we're just gonna be sitting back, relaxing, just good vibes of music, and just doing some art. That's what we're doing. What are we doing specifically, you may ask? Well, I'm glad you did. Well, first, before we get into it, I'm gonna need to do one thing. Ignore everything on the side there. Forgive me. We're drawing something that I kind of had the idea of last night when I was hanging out with a couple of friends. Being Crow, my buddy Crow, as you may have seen them on here every once in a while, and a couple of their friends as well. And needs to say, what I have planned is just kind of a little stupid, if I'll be honest. But either way, though, I think it's gonna be very funny and just all around a good time. Just big chilling, big vibing, doing all the sorts of stuff. And forgive me of the fact that if I sound like a little quiet, it's because I have my mic set up in a bit of a different way than usual. So if I do sound like I'm a bit far away, I most likely am. So I do apologize in advance, especially if everything seems to be just a tiny bit loud, which if that is the case, I will definitely turn it down right now, just real quick. But anywho, before we do get into it, I do need to make a few small tweaks here and there with some stuff. Just because I need to make sure that certain things of mine don't very harshly leak. Hello there, Mega. I hope you're doing good, my friendo. Give me 1 second. Forgive me, I am just trying to make sure some stuff works and I don't have to fully deal with a lot of scheiße. Okay, focus. Hurry for real. Forgive me, I am just trying to make sure certain things are working, and right now it's seeming that certain things are just kind of turning out to be a little ooey, to say the least. And things just fucking work. When this shit happens, huh? Forgive me, I'm just trying to make sure that certain things just don't pop up in the middle of the stream while I'm just like obviously doing all the shit. Just hold on 1 second. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to about and then about. Yeah, well, this is definitely gonna be a minute. Apologies to everybody. I do deeply apologize. And I haven't switched over to the screen yet of the actual thing that I'm going to be drawing on, just because of the fact A, I don't want any of my personal stuff to leak, and B, I'm using my iPad, so obviously everything involved with my iPad will definitely be a little too on the iffy side of things. So yeah, don't want any sort of stupid shit to happen. But anywho, I think we might be good for now, so I will go ahead and just open up what I was going to open up. But in the meantime, though, real quick before I swap over, just a quick little reminder to anybody that doesn't know. Your boy happens to have a Redbubble. If you want to support him, go ahead and feel free. Only if you want to, and only if you feel like you want to, and only if you just want some cool stickers. Help support your boy! But anywho, that's only just if you want to. I'm not forcing. But anywho, enough about me blabbering on about some stuff like that. Let's swap over, and hopefully everything I did is working properly. Are we working? Hey, all right, perfect. Perfection on this. Look at that, people. Look at that. Something that we haven't seen on this stream in a hot fucking minute. We got Procreate up in this bitch. Ain't that beautiful, baby? Alright, but now, what are we going to be drawing specifically? Well, I'm glad you didn't ask. We are going to be drawing, as I said earlier, an idea that I had with my buddy Crow and a couple of their friends last night, and it is well, let's give a bit of context where context is due. Crow was hanging out with a couple of their friends on VR chat, and I decided to hop along, and then we a little bit after I joined them, jumped over to a fishing world in VR chat, and one of their friends, I forgot who, decided to just hop onto some lily pads that were on the water, and I made the joke, "Hey, look, it's Frogimus Prime," and that's exactly what we're drawing tonight. We're drawing a frog, or at least Optimus Prime, stylized like a frog. You're probably wondering, shouldn't you have some references on your little thing there so that way you know what you're doing? I have them on the side. Don't worry, I'm already prepped. You think I'm not an artist? I know what the fuck I'm doing. But anywho. Now, how to go about the question I ask, because I have no fucking clue. Do I draw Optimus Prime as a frog or a frog as Optimus Prime? That is the real question I have to be asking here. Is it gonna be, hold on 1 second. Is it gonna be, if I can actually go ahead and go about this correctly. As somebody that is an artist and does have their references ready on the side, you'd think I would use them, but no, my dumbass thought, go with what your brain thinks. That doesn't work all the fucking time, boy. Are we gonna go with something that's kind of like just this? Being the big old truck man himself, or are we gonna have the big truck man himself be turned into a frog? That is the big question here. Forgive me, I'm just now my mind is just wanting to just draw this out real quick. I don't know why. Okay, my brain is just going stupid mode. I'm full committing at this point. Brain. This is what happens when my brain just goes into full stupid mode. Just this stupid bullshit right here. All right, but now the main question here is: do we go with him becoming this or this becoming him? That is the real question here that we have to ask ourselves. That is the real question of life. Do we turn Prime into a frog or a frog into Prime? The question of the century right there. Alright, well, you know what? Thinking about it. I'm just gonna set that on the side right now because why the fuck not? It's a little funny. Alright, forgive me if everything does seem to kind of be a little too gray. I don't know why it is. It should be everything should be definitely a little bit more white. Let me try this. How does this look? That looks rough. What if I go to a more blue stature here? That is the wrong thing that I should be using. What if we go blue? Rave. Sorry for anybody with epilepsy. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't think it was at least too bad at the very least. But right now we need to figure out frog to prime or prime to frog. You know what, I'm actually kind of leaning on the idea of just Prime looking like a frog, so why not? A lot of people are just gonna come into here and just be like, ooh, an artist, I wonder what they're drawing, and then it's just me drawing a fucking Optimus Prime looking like a fucking frog. Alright, but you know, I think we have definitely made our primary decision. Primary. They're returning. Actually, you know what? No, it's going to be a mixed match of both. We're basically making Prime actually just look like a frog. Alright, well let me actually look at some other images of Optimus Prime on the side here, so that way Optimus Prime, there we go. I'll look up some extra images on the side here, see if I can actually find like some poses that might work out a little bit. It's gonna be a bit rough though, because like how do you turn some like a character that's in the format of like Optimus Prime and shape it and form it into the style of a frog? Like how do you do that? And like genuinely, how the hell do you do that? Gonna be a minute to really figure this shit out, especially with the fact that there are a fuck ton of different Prime designs. You know, honestly, thinking about it, when it comes to Prime specifically, I actually always have been like a good Transformers fan, and I would definitely say, even though it's probably going to be a bit stereotypical to say, but I have definitely been more of a Bumblebee man myself. I say stereotypical because of the fact that I pretty much am sure there's like a shit ton of people that love Bumblebee. I mean, the man got his own movie, so what do you want from me, huh? Alright, but really looking into this, what to do? Alright, well, might as well at least get like a pose out of the way. Something that kind of just works with Prime as a frog. Maybe something like, what the fuck? Oh, it's on eraser. Should probably bring that down a little. Thin it out a tiny bit. So then, okay, maybe the left leg might definitely need to be brought up just a tiny bit. I'm gonna need a larger. No, that's actually not gonna work. And actually thinking about it, I should hop into my own voice chat, so that way anybody that does want to just hop in can just hop in. Because why not? Okay, fine nozzle. Yeah, that works. A little too big though. Yeah, there we go. Maybe a little too large on the leg there. And the thing is, thinking about it now though, like how do I want to go about this? Do I want to give him like the classic truck tits that he has always had, or do I want to go a step further and go like Beast Wars in this bitch and make the frog head like his chest instead? That is the real question here. We'll go as time passes. Because I'm thinking like we give him the truck tits and a frog head. It looks like a derpy ass Kermit the Frog, dude, and he's trying to be in a fucking Optimus Prime costume. But yeah, that's the idea that I have, like truck tits and frog head. This is a real tough one, to be honest though. Anybody in the chat having any good ideas that they possibly want to shout? Right now, I'm definitely actually kind of like drawing a bit of a blank at the moment, like either frog as chest or frog head and truck tits. I am a bit lost. You know, I think I might give him something like how I think I might pose his arms like how this one's posed. So why not? I actually know it. How about something that's kind of like something that's kind of like this for the right arm, and the other arm is just down like this. Might be a good thing to try. We give him fucking frog flippers for hands. That'd be a bit hilarious. Alright, yeah, you know what? Actually, you know, that would definitely actually make a bit more sense. Like, yeah, you know what? Thinking about it, we'll go with frog chest. Frog head as the chest, and just regular Optimus Prime head. We're gonna go full maximals in this bitch with Beast Wars and shit. Or at least go with something that's of the like. Most rough of rough looks for Optimus Prime head. But either way though, it at least works. Forgive me, I'm just like trying to look at some stuff on the side and like get a good idea of the proportions of like Optimus. Just to kind of like see where I can go with this. Thinking about it, I better look up some like other stuff. Images of frogs too. Frogs. Images. Wait, hold on. Does it? When I look up frogs, it actually has like a little speaker that has like animals coming around it. Does that mean that is like? Does that mean that I can actually like play the frog sound? Nice. Fuck yeah. Alright. Okay, look. I'm gonna look at a couple of these frogs that are just out here and just like kind of get an idea of like what I could. Ooh, I'm already looking at one that's actually like. I'm looking at a frog design that's actually like perfect for Optimus. What is this? What is this? Just straight up the poison frog. Yeah, I don't know if that one would work. Is to give an idea, is orange and blue. I know he's not orange, but I mean it kind of works in a sense of like color scheme. He's an orange and blue frog with the head being orange, and his back all the way down is also orange, and he's got blue legs, and he's got like a black polka dot pattern kind of going throughout the body. Thinking about it, that would probably be a good idea, but at the same time, would it really? Hold on, you know, if this is the case, I'm looking at red and blue frogs. And blue. Red and blue frogs. Oh my mama, there are red and blue frogs. Bit mostly red, but actually that works out for Optimus. Funny enough, does work out for Optimus. What is this frog that? Oh, is a poison dart frog. There's also rainforest tree frogs. All right, hold on. I should actually look up this red forest tree frogs. Or rainforest tree frogs. What the fuck was I thinking? Red forest. Yeah, this is not the frog I was looking at. What the fuck? Oh, it's still a poison dart frog. All right. A dumb fuck I am. Okay, hold on. Poison dart frog. Poison dart frog. There we go. There we are. There we are. There we are. There we are. Alright, what is this one in particular? It is literally just called the Strawberry Poison Dart Frog. Alright, if that's the case, hold on 1 second. I definitely gotta look that up now. Strawberry Poison Dart Frog. Yep, this is pretty much the perfect frog to work with. Alright. Ladies and gents, we have our frog. We are going with the Strawberry Poison Dart Frog for Look for Optimus. Which, for anybody that doesn't know, the entire body right here is just a perfect shade of a nice vibrant red, while the rest of his legs here and here are all just a nice dark shade of, hold on 1 second, blue. You know, actually, funny enough, those are actually a proper color scheme to work with. Alright, well, we got our pose. Now we just gotta work out the design. Is this gonna look great? Probably not 100%, but we'll at least try to work with what we can. Now, it's obvious with how... Hold on 1 second. It's obvious on how we can go about with the legs here. Like, if we wanted to, we could literally just let these just be these. Or, we could take a bit more of a complicated route and have the front legs be the normal legs for Prime, and the back legs be the arms for Prime. And there's the real question here. Do we go with that, or do we just keep it simple? It might be better to keep it simple because of the fact that it's like... It would probably be better to keep it simple. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll keep it simple. And now, how to go about the legs. Well, first, let me actually get like the body proportions of Prime like drawn out a little bit. Now, do we want to go for something that looks similar to like a G1 look? Do we want to go for something that's more like a modern-esque look, whether it be like for Bayformers or just like the most recent formats of Prime, like from 1 or from Rise of the Beasts or anything like that? Or even the Bumblebee movie? Wait, oh no, what's this? Oh, that's nothing. Never mind. Sorry, I'm just looking at like Prime designs on the side here. There are mostly a lot of G1 shits. Which I'm not complaining. I do like the designs of G1 stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, they could definitely go for a better update. Or better looking updated look. And it's not to say that's like some of the ones that have been out are like bad looking as well. In fact, I think the Bumblebee design and the Rise of the Beast design, both of those are like really good. So I think it might work with those, but I'm not 100% on that. I'm really deciding right now, like, where do I want to go with this? Alright, you know what? Well, you know, we got like some decent looking proportions on the side, so I might as well just try to work with whatever I can. However I can. Right now we're talking about like a mechanical being that is normally like really blocky a lot of the time. At least like with the way he looks. Like if you look at the G1 design, he's obviously like extremely blocky. And that's mainly due to like how the toy, like the original toy looks. If you look at the original toy, it looks good, but damn! You can tell that that toy is dated as fuck. Especially with just like the way that the proportions of like Optimus are with that. Like, oi. Again, cool, but oi. Okay, let me actually look at like a lot of these arms here of his. Like genuinely just looking at all the different variations of Prime, seeing all the arms that are involved. They all are crazily proportioned, to say the least. Sorry, I just saw something that I know Crow would definitely like to get their hands on. Just looking at that just alone is making me think, oh boy. We're looking at the different. Sorry, I just got like. Forgive me, I'm like spitting a lot at the moment. So I was just like wiping off some of the spit that was on my iPad. For when it comes to Prime's arms, I don't know if I want to go for something that is like this. Oh boy. Forgot that I had that on for the eraser. I don't know if I want to go for something like this. Something like this. Or from the way I'm seeing a couple of things, something kind of like this. I really am just. I really don't know. I mean, this one right here, it would make sense. Just because of the fact, like, we're dealing with a frog design, so obviously it's a lot more rounded than a truck. So I guess it would make a bit more sense. I mean, I only go with this one because I'm looking at the Transformers Prime design for Optimus. It's the only one that kind of is like making the most sense. Well, that and also the Last Night slash no, not Dark of the Moon. What was it? The Last Night and Age of Extinction. Yeah, I forgot. Both the Age of Extinction and Last Night designs are like really heavily rounded. Like really heavily rounded. Unlike the original Bay movies where it was just like completely blocky and very scrap heap looking. I mean, I grew up with those designs personally, but at the same time, I like looking at a bunch of other designs that I'm like seeing, and I'm just like, damn, those look smooth as fuck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen the movie, but the Transformers 1 design, holy fuck. That do be looking pretty slick. Alright, but you know what? Okay, we're gonna go with that design for arms. I'm gonna go for something a little bit more rounded than the usual. Thing is, how do you like get the truck, like the smokestacks on the side for the truck? That's the real question now. Like, how do you turn these into something that's like perfect for a frog? Like, how do you do that? A frog obviously does not have smokestacks. Unless we want to go the creeper route, and instead of having the eyes of the frog be right here, we just put them both like right here on the shoulder pad. But that would be stupid. I should be all about no, I'm kidding. When it comes to like genuinely trying to design something, I'm like, you know what? I want to go all out a little bit. You know, I want to just like, I want to actually give this a shot. I want to give this a try. And you know, actually thinking about it, I don't know if there is, but I should actually look up some like actual frog transformers first. Frog transformers. There definitely are some out there. They are not great looking already. Yeah, a lot of these frog transformers are kind of shit looking. I'm not gonna lie with you, they are pretty crappy looking. To come across an AI thing of Kermit the Frog as a transformer is the most cursed thing ever. I'm not even gonna bother putting it on stream because I do not want to force a cursed image on anybody tonight. Hey there, Reaper, how you doing, my man? Oh. If you're this Prime into a frog. Why? It's just a joke that happened between me and Crow last night when we were just hanging out in VR chat. And a couple of their friends as well. What would even be a... Doing good? That's good to hear, my man. What would even be like a good rep for like smokestacks on a frog? You know what, fuck it, I guess we'll just try to keep... Actually, wait, no, I forgot. Optimus Primal. Optimus Primal in his like robot form. Hold on, let me see. Optimus Primal. All right, there we go. Okay, I'm seeing now. So when it comes to Primal, he didn't have any smokestacks. Thank fuck. So we might just barely. Oh wait. He could have like he could have like Primal and just have like little turrets on his back. That would actually work out as well. I wish I could hang out in VR chat with you guys. Yeah. You know, honestly, for me, I hate to say it, but it's just like, I don't know whether to say, yeah, you should, or no, you should not. It's a bit of a mix sometimes. I'm not going to lie with you, man. It's a bit of a mix. It's not to say that it gets bad. It doesn't, but it just definitely goes into some areas, to say the least. It's like having to... Unironically, it's like having to deal with fucking kindergarten kids. That's all I can really compare it to, if I have to be honest. Forgive me, I'm like trying to look at designs for Primal on the side. I know some people might be thinking, why are you looking at both Prime and Primal? They're both two completely different characters. That I understand, and I do get. But in my eyes, the way I see it, they're both leaders and they're both Optimuses in their own rank. But at the same time, they're just basically like labeled as somewhat of the same character, even though not actually. So I think in a way they kind of do work out a little bit, you know, using both designs to kind of help each other out. It's just like I'm turning Optimus Prime into a frog, and Optimus Primal is a gorilla. I think using the character of a truck formatting into like an animal works by using both prime and primal as like a base of like what to work with. Right now I am gaining a lot of ideas. Yeah, hold on. Let me actually look at the frog real quick and just like try seeing what I can work with here. Realizing it prime is definitely going to have some scrawny ass arms. You know, thinking about it, looking at the design of the frog, I think it would probably be a little bit more funny just to have like, if we were to take like, forgive me, if we were to take like the webbed feet of the frog and just like bring them up to the arm and kind of just like collapse it a little bit and have like a little fist just pop out, kind of like that. I feel like that would kind of be a little funny. It might work. Why not? Trying to work with turning a Autobot into a fucking frog. One of the most beloved Autobots of all time. In fact, I think the most beloved Autobot of all time. Going from a truck to a frog, what a downgrade. Thinking about it, I should probably look at like some of the the fists that Prime is making. Like, they're seeing like what I could work with for like hands. What the fuck is this form of Prime? What the hell am I looking at? Oh, it's a statue. Oh wait, no, is this a model kit? Oh no, it's definitely a statue. Alright. I'm sorry, I'm like looking at this one Optimus Prime and I'm like, no way I'm getting that. I just scrolled down and I saw the price. The motherfucker is nearly $600,000. Fuck that. I'm a fan of Autobots and like Transformers, but I'm not that big of a fan. I'm not gonna lie though, it is a pretty cool looking fucking statue. How big? Hold on, I need to know, like, how big is this fucking statue? 39 inches tall. That is like, it's like, isn't that like almost like 3 feet? That's a big fucking statue. Hold on. Oh, 24. No, that's actually way above 3 feet. Oh, fuck, that's a big fucking statue. That's a fucking giant statue. Granted, yeah, like, it's a statue, so it makes sense on why it's that big, but at the same time, what the fuck? $600,000? Yeah, no thank you. But it comes with some bonus parts. Yeah, screw your bonus parts. I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying $600 fucking dollars for that shit. Thank you, but no thank you. I'm just here to look at references. That's all I'm here to do. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it is a cool design for Optimus. Alright, think this kind of works out for like the shape of the hand. Did I put a proper amount of bends in that? Mm-hmm. I did. All right. Okay. I think that works for now. Well, let me look at like Primal for a minute. Like, what's he got going on for him? Looking at the many different forms of Primal, both old and new. Same for Optimus. It's like you gotta look at every format of like this character to really get like a good idea of shit, you know? Like all these characters in general. Even the fucking frog too, funny enough. But I should definitely like also look at like this frog transformer, just like get an idea. Like more ideas of this shit. Also realizing I kind of need to like format this one to just kind of work with the design that I have going right now. I think this kind of works out. Hold on. I'm just trying to brainstorm at the moment. Like, I'm doing what I'm doing and trying to brainstorm some ideas while I'm at it. I am thinking. I am using a part of my brain that hasn't really been touched much. And it's working. Okay. Assuming that the frog's feet would be more like this. I think it's safe to say that it should look a little bit more like this, and then a little bit more like this. Kind of works out a little, yeah. Yeah. Did I formulate? Oh yeah, I did formulate. I did formulate the other hand correctly. I was afraid that I might have like given him a right hand on his left hand, and I'm like, oh boy. Anybody who does draw definitely feels the pain there. Alright. Trying to get like trying to look at my own fist and try to like get a good idea of like how it would look on an angle. This is like why I'm doing it with my own hand because it's just like why look up the reference of like somebody clenching a fist in a specific fashion when you can look at your own. Yeah, this might have to just do for now. Boom, boom. Alright, that should work out. Sorry, I thought somebody joined my Discord for a second. It's about to be like, hello? Alright. Apologies for that. I might need to step away and grab like a water soon. My throat, oh boy. My throat's starting to get to a point where it is killing me. I'm thinking, when did you get a water earlier? I didn't think of it. And also, I should real quick move myself to the side just a tiny bit because I keep going off screen just every once in a while. So, yabo. Alright. Okay, now for the look of the frog chest itself. Should probably make it look a little bit more even, so that work. I think it might work out a little bit. No, I kind of need to do one thing just for myself personally, real quick. Hold up. There we go. There we go. Alright. Sorry, my neck right now, man. Does that work? Yeah, that works. I need to reformulate the chest a tiny bit. Alright, and seeing how the frog head itself looks. I think something like this might be in order. Then kind of like do a little bit of this for where the eyes are gonna go. Does that work? Yeah, that works. Yeah, like the other eraser real quick because my mind is saying switch. When my mind says something, I gotta do it. Now the eye frog tits are going to be a little uneven, but we will work it out over time. And that is a sentence that you'll never hear from anybody else in life. The frog eye tits will work out eventually. Does this work? Yeah, that works. I just want to, oh boy. I want to just bring this down a tiny bit. And like do a little bit of this right here. Just a little bit of extra so that way it's out of the way. Bring it out a little bit more this way. Get rid of this. Is this even gonna work for the eyes? Yeah, I think it might work out for the eyes. Doing something a little bit like this. Excuse me. It looks like his chest is just being like, hmm? He's just like, hold on 1 second. Like the fuck you say? Yeah, well, at least to say I definitely made the one eye a little too much more big than the other. Maybe even formulated a little too differently. Will this work? A bit of that. Should probably look a little bit more better now. Yeah, will work for now. Some people you'll probably just be like, it already looks uneven. Yeah, I know. I see it myself now. Don't worry. I'm in the same boat as you. You know, thinking about it, I'm gonna need to look at his neck. The man barely has much of a neck to work with, so it's like, where do I begin with that shit? Hold on, like, what does it look like for Rise of the Beast? Rise of the Beast. He kind of has some stuff to work with, but not a lot. There's not a good angle to see his neck right now, man. Kind of got something to work with, but at the same time, it's like there's barely anything. Man really does not have much of a neck at all. He is just, he is just chest and shoulder. He's just chest and shoulders. That's all he is. Okay. I think I might have something here. Might not be much, but it's at least something. I'm gonna go with a mask that I kind of just feels like. You know, I'm gonna actually just unironically look up symbols that represent frogs. Symbols. The reason why is because I at least would like to see something that I could possibly work with as like a mask. Represent frogs. Something that nobody has to search up on the internet, I swear. Not really a lot of good ones, I'll be honest. Oh wait, hold on. I think I might actually see something that I could work with. I just formulate it a little differently. I'm gonna go with this. Basically what it's supposed to be is a frog like this. Frog. Basically the formatted body shape of a frog, just upside down. Basically that's basically somewhat of the same picture that I'm looking at right now of what I just drew a second ago. It's not one-to-one, but it definitely is just equally what I'm just looking at. Alright, prime. Maybe I should just go a little further down on this one. Yeah, maybe even for the head itself, I might try going for something that, for like a head, like a helmet-esque sort of look that does also represent frogs a little bit. You know, I kind of realizing it. If you were to tell me at like the age of, like 15, like 10 years ago almost now, that I would just be sitting in my own room, drawing on an iPad, on stream, a frog version of Optimus Prime, I would have either A, said that that is so stupid, or B, that is so stupid, I love it. Okay, but kind of thinking about it, I think for the headpiece, I might go with something that's similar to just like how the frog head kind of looks as well. It's like with most frog heads, they are just kind of like a simple. You got the eyes right here, eyes here, boom. And for the most part, it's like how frog usually looks. I mean, you kind of just bring this back and you just have the frog. Like, god damn it. I hate with how fucking big my fingers are that I just like accidentally like somehow tap my pencil to the erase mode. I never intentionally do that. That's the thing too. I never am intentionally just like, oh, better switch to eraser with my pencil. I am always just like a person that's just like wants to tap the eraser in order to use it, and the pencil or brush, whichever way you want to put it. That's how I am with it, at least. Alright, yeah, from the looks of it, this helmet's already kind of looking a little crappy. See, just like that. Again, I had it on the eraser, and it switched over to the pen. I did not want to switch over to the pen. I wanted to switch over to the eraser. I'm trying to like really think about how I can work this out. Might want to just focus on the eyes just for a minute. Let me go back a little bit and see if I can find like a G1 Optimus. And try working with those eyes. If I could get those eyes, that would at least work out for like a cartoon aesthetic. I need that aesthetic. I need that good aesthetic. I need that look that he has that gives that good aesthetic. G1. Sorry. We'll go. I'll just search up G1 and hopefully get some good references of his eyes. Yep. All right. Perfect. Okay, we're not gonna go with that as usual. We're gonna get rid of that a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that kind of works out for Prime a little bit. Excuse me, sorry. Try going with something like this. No, wait, I think your boy might be onto something right now. He's letting the creative juices flow at the moment. Hey, the creative juices are flowing. They're flowing. And my throat is breaking. I might need to stop and grab like a drink in a minute or two. You know, as like a little rep of like frog feet, frog flippers, that might actually work out a little bit there. Yeah, this might not be the best looking helmet for Prime, but at least is something that kind of works. Yeah, this is actually kind of looking pretty good so far, I'm not gonna lie. Looking decent. Looking decent. Oh. Almost just straight up erased the eye there. Or at least the bump that's holding the eye. Just a little smiling. He's like, how do? Alright, okay, hold on, I'm trying to like look for Optimus Prime that's like on one knee right now, and there is no good. There are already just like no references at all. None. Fuck. Hmm. 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 Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going on another side tangent. I'm seeing like a bust statue of like Age of Extinction Prime, and holy shit. It's $300. How fucking big? Height range 16 to 25 centimeters. How fucking tall is that? Hold on. 25 centimeters to inches. No. It's a statue that's barely even a foot big. The bust statue that's barely even a foot is approximately 18 centimeters. What the fuck? Immediately scroll down to some of the other statues, and holy shit, there are two that are just spicy. Of what characters? I don't know. I've never seen that shit. I might later. Apologies, I'm just like trying to really think like how can I go about this shit? Hold on, no wait, I know the perfect thing that I could actually look up. Optimus Prime iconic jump pose. Never really realized that his knee is in the way of that. From what little bits I'm seeing, I think I can work off of that a little bit. But now I need to go back to like the red tree frogs here. He definitely gonna have some hams on him, to say the least. He's gonna definitely be a bit of a thick boy. As if he wasn't already. Okay, forgive me. Spitting all over again. Forgive. Add like a little bit of blockiness to it. We're dealing with a robot here, might as well add a little bit of blockiness to this stuff. Oh yeah, that's the waist. Looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, just from the stuff that I'm seeing on the side here. Yeah, this man's definitely gonna have some hams on him. Kind of looking at this though, I definitely made the leg just a little too big. So we're gonna try to rework that as we go along. I think right here might be the good spot to like stop. Actually, no, thinking about it, I want to go here instead. No. Okay, now how am I gonna work a frog leg, like the back frog legs, into a transformer? Right, it is the question right now. Even like with the way that a frog's leg is built, like a frog's legs are built like this. They're built to be like a spring, so that way they could just shoot, like shoot up and just be like, so they can go from this to this. They're built for some hops, bro. They're built to jump. That's all they are able to do with ease and no problem whatsoever. You know what? Considering it's a robot, so it can definitely like reform anything into whatever it needs to. So you know what? We'll work with that. First, we'll go with the one that's we'll go with the leg that's kneeling. Because of the fact that it's supposed to be like a strawberry poison dart frog, I'll go with a poison aspect and kind of have like the knees just be a little sharp, because why not? And have like a little line going through here, just kind of represent the fact that it's like, if we were to take back the idea of the legs here, no, that's just the lightning bolt right there. If we were to take the idea of the legs, they go from this to, as said earlier, this. So this bottom part here will just basically be this part right here. Both parts of that part of the leg just basically combined into one. Oy, forgive me. And I say, you know what? This way I'm just kind of like working around it a little bit. Let's combine all the flippers into like one big foot. Weird looking foot. I designed it that way because looking at the side, like their middle toe, they have like 3 toes. Their middle toe is longer than the rest of them. Or is it? Am I tripping? Is it actually like 4 toes? Hold on, is it 4 toes? I don't know. I need to see for myself. Like I need a wider. Fucking no. That's 3. Frogs only got 3 toes. These toads only got 3 toes. I know they're not toads, but still. Just like a little joke that made sense in my head. Oh, you know, they actually do have like 4 toes. It's just that like one of them is so small you can't really even see it. But you know, I think I got a design that works. So let's just try and work with it while we can. This should just work like that. Forgive me while I'm just working with some stuff on the side here, trying to make sure everything is going okay on stream. So far, it's seeming that everything is just okay. Forgive me. Gotta like wake up just for a quick second because holy shiza. It is 11:17 right now, and I might definitely need to go grab a drink in a minute here. Finish this a little bit up. And now, does this work? Yeah, you know, honestly, it kind of works. It actually works out like really well. I am unironically really digging this. I might add like a little small detail here though, just to kind of like add to like a robotic aesthetic. Get rid of this here. And give it like a hint of the Matrix of leadership in there. Which, by the way, kind of like a little bit of a side tangent. When it comes to like the Matrix designs over the years, I would say that the G1 design definitely is a lot better than the one that they used in the Bayverse. The Bayverse is definitely just like, it looks cool, don't get me wrong, but and it was the first Matrix that I was ever introduced to. Not great. Good, but not great. Definitely doesn't scream Matrix. Keep that in mind. With that, erase some of this, none of this. Go ahead a little bit like this. Some stuff going around here. Maybe get that down to here. Yeah, that works. That unironically really does work. Shut. Alright. Alright. That works out pretty fucking well. Yeah. I guess the only thing that would really need to be done now is just kind of like actually do the line art over it, give it the colors that it needs, and then we'll be good from there. But for now, I'm going to take at least a bit of a break. I need to go grab myself like a water real quick, so I shall set us to BRB. Then when we come back, I shall definitely get this bitch set and ready for line art, and then some fucking coloring, and then we will be good to fucking go. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna BRB for now. Gonna go grab some water, maybe even a snack or two, and then I will be back to finish this bad boy up. Yeah, BRB. The fuck was that? Just get back and I heard this random ass noise. The fuck was that? Alright, well, I guess with that out of the way, time to get into the special part of it, and that is the line art. Yeah. Everything got a decent design, so it's about time that we actually start making it a reality. So we're gonna start right here. Okay, wait, no, hold on. Yeah, there we go. We will see this. Are we gonna be just like, oh, you're cheating? You're using like your stabilization tool. No fucking shit is Procreate. Fuck off. Use this all the fucking time for my art shit. All the time. You're gonna take whatever types of dubs you can and while you can, however you can, in whatever way you can. You definitely need to bring the eye up just a tiny bit more, just so that way possibly work out just a tiny bit. Sorry. Frog face looks like it's constantly just surprised. Back a little bit of that, and then we just. And this, yep, there we go. Boom. Good so far. We are looking good so far. Bring this around a little bit. Raise that brow up just a tiny hair. No, I wanted to make it an arch, not a line. Okay, how the fuck do you get that out of that? What the fuck? An arch. There we go. Or arc, however, is probably used. I don't care. This is just always the fun part because it's just you gotta mesh it up properly, or else you're gonna get something like this. Now up close, it looks like nothing, but then you zoom out a bit, and you can already tell the problems that are involved with this shit. And my artist brain hates it. Pretty sure there are definitely some other artists out there that could definitely agree that that is some other bullshit. Yeah, that works out a little bit. No, looking at it on OBS right now, it actually is looking like pretty good. Like, unironically, this is looking like pretty fucking sick. Okay, boom. How do you... It's not a circle. How do you get that out of that? How do you get a circle out of something that's supposed to be a straight line? Yeah, well, either way though. needed it to be a line, so I don't need. That's not really the most important thing at the moment. Do this, and we just bring the neck up just like so. Yeah, on my pinky right now. Holy shit! It's not even a finger that I'm using right now, and my pinky is just like already cramping the fuck up. And I'm like, how? Okay, that kind of works out a little bit. Come on. I know right now with what I'm drawing, this technically is not at all the design of how the matrix of leadership is supposed to look, but it's at least the closest, so I'll at least tell you that right now. I at the very least think that it works out just a tiny bit enough to just work out well. Yep, that works. Okay, maybe this, reform it a little, like this. Yeah, that works. I know this is not how a frog nose is supposed to look like, but we're dealing with a robot here. I feel like I have the ability to just formulate the robot however I wish. You know what, thinking about it, would it technically be like, if we were to really think of like Transformers as like an actual race of beings that were to live amongst us, do you think it would technically be racist to call them a robot? Like, unironically, do you think it would be wrong to call, like, Autobots and Decepticons robots? Would they technically consider that term racist? I don't know if it would or not, but I mean, hey, to each their own, I guess. Just a legitimate question I just wanted to, like, ask, like, would it be? So hello to anybody that may be new in the chat. This is exactly how it is with my mind. I ask questions out loud that make utterly no sense. If you enjoy, please do feel free to follow. And if you're watching this on YouTube knowing that it is going to be a VOD later, feel free to subscribe. Alright, considering what I did over here, I'm definitely going to need to do over here too. That would be a smart idea, wouldn't it? Let me just do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Fill that up a little. Done a bit of this. I'm realizing I'm gonna need to bring it back a tiny bit. Oh, that's not something I wanted to bring up. There's darkness in your soul. You go, go, you go, go, you harder like a ghost that won't leave me alone. You go, go, you go, go, you. Fuck. There we go. Fucking brush, please, not eraser. That's fucking what? Third, fourth time this is fucking up. Probably fifth, if I'm being honest, or even sixth. Forgive me, my eye right now is just annoying. Alright, we're looking pretty good so far. Not looking bad at all. Give it a little bit of a loop like that. And go like this. And just okay. Around like that, and then just things looking pretty good so far. Okay, let me just bring it in like that, but not too far though, because we don't want to go over like that. Come on. Takes a minute, you gotta hold it down for quite a second. I'm sorry, I just wanted to mess around with that for a second. It's always funny to just see like the differences in like pressure whenever you like use like pencil, like the Apple Pencil. Like, look at this. Crazy about memorizing. Wait, hold on, what do I do it on like max? It's a bit funny. I really like that a little bit. Bring it around like this, and then bring it around down. Bring it around down. And then you do this, and then this, and then this. No, and then we go more like this. Actually, more like this, and then this, and then yeah, there we go. That kind of works. That kind of works. Alright. We are doing fantabulous. This is working fucking great. We pretty much got most of the upper torso done. We just got like the lower half, the waist, and the head. Oh, fuck, forgive me, my back. Just decided to really just say fuck you for a minute. Right now my back is extremely itchy as well. Holy shit. Whew. All right. Hold on. Okay, we're good. We're good, at least for now. Okay, not looking bad at all. Wait, hold on 1 second. Yeah, actually having it kind of a little bit more like that kind of does make a little bit more sense in my eyes. Actually having it like that also kind of helps out a little. I'm not gonna lie, we're actually doing really decently right now. You can definitely tell that I got a little heavily focused because I went quiet. Yeah, that's the thing with me whenever I'm drawing. I get too deep into it. I just like no thoughts, just focus on art and art alone. I do apologize for the fact of like being quiet. Just like it's a problem with me whenever I am drawing. I mean, I can't help it. I just like I get lost in it, man. I've been doing this shit for like years, bro. It's been like a passion of mine for a long time. Since I was like in kindergarten, if I want to be like frank, bro. I've been drawing for years. Excuse me. That's the thing with me. Like, well, a lot of people may say that like it's always like a problem. They just get into drawing. Fucking eraser again. Hold on 1 second. It can be a problem, but even then, I will say when it comes to drawing, that's the thing. Even I, in the beginning of when I was drawing, it was just like, oh, I'm not great. I'm not gonna be perfect. I'm not gonna be like amazing. I'm not gonna be an amazing artist. And the thing is, I learned over the years, that's the thing. You're never always gonna be like a perfect artist, even if your friends say like your art is like really, really good. If your friends art, if your friends say that your art is like really good, even you think no, it's not great at all, then I mean, honestly, I feel like you already are making a lot of progress. Like if you think it's bad but your friends think it's great, then you're already making like a lot of progress. Now I will say, for when it comes to me personally, I have had like friends that have like made attempts to like draw, and I will say like when it comes to like certain friends' drawings, I will always say like they definitely do have the skills to like really try. They definitely do have the skills. If they really wanted to, they could definitely become an artist if they just practiced a little more. But because of the fact that I am a very picky artist, I definitely can find problems in some formats of art, even if it's not my own. Like, for instance, another friend of mine who has been in the chat every once in a while, Uncensored Bear, or as I usually just call him on the side, Bear, obviously. When I used to go by the Shooting Star back then, he unironically like redrew my character wearing like articles of clothing that are like really expensive, just like full on drip. He literally just like dripped my character out, and I thought it was cool. I will say, even despite the fact that I am not, and I'm gonna make this really clear, I am not. I'm not the type of person to go out and wear anything designer brand, whether it be like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, anything like that. I don't care. And I'm gonna say right now, if somebody were to give me like a thing of like, I guess Jordans, of like Air Force Jordans or whatever the fuck, if anybody were to give me like any sort of shoes like that as like a collector's item, like one of a kind sort of style shit, I'm gonna be the motherfucker that will go ahead and actually use those shoes as shoes. They're shoes. You're meant to wear them and walk around in them. Whether they're designer or not, and one of a kind, they're shoes. You should just fucking wear them. And honestly, in my opinion, if any company, whether it be like Gucci or anything like that, should definitely just like build it to last forever, or if not forever, for at least a good 100 years. Even if not that, at least a good amount of years they could say, yeah, they've lasted a long while. They should be the type of shoes that make you think, when was the last time I bought a new pair? Like, that's how it is in my opinion. Like, if you really want me to go after like a designer brand, anything, make sure that it's like a brand that definitely lasts a while. And when I say a while, I'm not saying like a couple months, a year. I'm saying like at the very least 10 years or more max, if you want me to wear anything designer. But yeah, kind of going off on a tangent there, sorry. I was gonna say, when it came to my friend and he like drove to me the fuck out, went from that to like making fun of designer clothes. But anyway, when he like drove to my character out, he I noticed like, well, let me at least like kind of give an idea. So obviously then I wore a hood at least all the time. When he drew out the hood and this was on paper, hold on, I better like draw like a better shape of the head. When he drew out the hood, instead of drawing it out like this, he drew it out kind of like this. So A, it looked really off, and B, it looked like I had a dent on my own head. Or at least my character's head, I should say. Because now, technically speaking, the shooting star is technically not me anymore. It is an actual character. At least in the sense of what I decided to do with him. And the thing is, I remember like when I was like younger and I actually like got the idea of like going by the shooting star, I was excited to kind of like work with that and just see like, what can I do with this? But then I kind of thought to myself over time later, where it was just like, you know what, as great as it would be to like be labeled as like a quote-unquote superhero of some kind, I'm definitely not. And it's not to say that I wouldn't be the type to become a superhero if I wanted to. I would definitely try if I had the opportunity. But it's just like, I am not in real life the superhero type, if I'll be honest. I would definitely try if I was given the opportunity, but that's the best I could do, and that is just try. I'll be honest, while I do this stuff a lot, I am not, or at least I don't see myself as a sort of superhero in a way of saying. Sure, some people may see me as like a hero in their eyes, maybe, but to me, I am definitely not in any way a hero, at the very least a good one. I mean, hey, we obviously all can't be perfect, so we just gotta be perfect in the way that we feel is perfect to us. There's no proper formatted definition of perfect for a human being, so we just gotta work with what we can, work out however we can do, however we can work things out, you know? Life is just only gonna go both up and down at the same time from here. We can only just hope that we can all work together along the way. That's at least how I wish to. That's at least how I wish to have it. Even then, wishful thinking, sadly, is never always the best thinking. But I do believe that one day we will have a united world, which is obviously going to take a lot of time. And I do mean a lot of convincing of many different types of people. But who knows? Might be sooner than later. I would definitely love to be like proven wrong in some way. Or no, yeah, proven wrong in the sense of like me just being proven that like it could definitely happen sooner than later. But I believe with that rant out of the side, I believe we have gotten every bit of the line art out of the way. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we pretty much got everything. Yay! Alright, perfect. Okay, so that's out of the way now. Time to, boom, reference. Go one layer lower. Then, time to fill in all the gaps. Okay, now let me actually see the strawberry tree frog, or poison dart, the strawberry poison dart frog. What are we dealing with here? We are dealing with a weird format of a frog right now. You know, considering it would definitely wouldn't hurt to at least like make certain things gray in certain areas, so that way you definitely work out a little bit better. I think it's definitely where some blue should be going. Actually, right now, realizing it. Going to go to a different layer for the blues and the grays. There you go here, boom. A little too light of a gray. Yeah, that works. Okay, I think I might know what I might do with the legs. Right now, we'll get to that in a bit. So now we need to go down here a little bit. And go to the eyes. Do one of that. As for the head, Damn, that one layer, layer 5. Holy shit, that looks fucking frightening. Okay, let's go. Boom, boom. Screw it. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, no, that. Darken just a little bit. And then just. There we go. I'm gonna go up here. Go over here. A little over more to the yellow. Darken it up a tiny bit. Go ahead and color in that matrix. Boom, boom, boom. Now the perfect, not the most perfect format of showing off the matrix, which is at least something. And we'll keep the mask gray. Make the outer parts. Actually, no. Oh no, I'm gonna go back. Ah shit! I forgot to like get like one little part here on the line. That's okay. Notice that after I did the accidental fill in. You need to refill that in now because of that. What? Alright. Should be good. And there goes the music again, just being low. Are you still here? Yes, I am. Why the fuck do I still have like these tabs open? Put the res right here. I think for the rest of the helmet, we'll definitely go with the classic blue. Because you know Prime's helmet has to be blue. It wouldn't be Prime if it wasn't. The little one line is just going to be the bane of my existence if I don't do anything about it. Actually, the antenna here, I think I might definitely just make it a little bit more of a lighter shade of gray. Yeah, we are looking mighty fine and dandy here, boys, gals, and non-binary payos. Go with this gray right here. Boom. And as for the eyes, we're actually going to go back to blue here, but we're going to make it a lot more lighter. Then swap over to this blue. And boom, boom. You know, why not to make it a little bit more interesting? Make these little false frog eyes up here a little blue. Actually, you know what? Thinking about it, because of the fact that it does look like a frog face, it wouldn't hurt to. Hold on 1 second. It would not hurt to. Come back over here. Do this. Hey. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's looking fucking badass. That's looking badass. I am liking this a lot. Yeah, but continuing with the arms over here. Boom. Are you feeling? Boom. Bang, bang, boom. It's always the tiniest little fucking gaps in this bullshit, I swear. One little problem that I have with this is just the fact that it just doesn't like maintain even the smallest of gaps. Some utter fucking bullshit. This though, this is a different story. If it's within the area that I wanted to like make that color anyway, that's completely fine, but Oy. Don't even get me fucking started on all the other bullshit that's dumb. Alright, I am not gonna lie, this actually unironically is looking really fucking cool. Ragamus Prime is coming to get. The one area on the goddamn dog. Alright. I hope you suck a Cybertronian dick, Prime. Okay, we're good now. Thank fuck. I think we are managing right now. Everything is looking mighty fine and dandy. You know, for these legs we're gonna make red. We will eventually fade them into blue because that's what happens with the legs of these frogs. They fade from red to blue. What I've been seeing on the reference photos that I have up on the side. Hopefully, look at that shit, baby. Look at that shit. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and take one of these bad boys right here. We're gonna take this off in right here. Oh boy, that's not what I wanted. Go ahead and do a little bit of this right here. Now you're probably thinking, what the hell is this man's up to? What kind of crazy bullshit is he thinking of doing with a tool like this? You're about to see in a minute. Give me a second. I've been using this app for a long fucking while now. I'm really trying to make sure that I can really fade everything together a little bit more well. Something like this does not hurt. Not looking bad, not looking bad at all, not looking bad at all, not bad at all, not bad at all, not bad at all, not bad at all. Smudgy, smudgy, smudge, 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 smudge. Now smudge the opposite direction for a minute or two. Come on. Right now back up and down with the smudging. Bring the blue up quite a bit, or at least as much as I possibly fucking can. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty fucking cool. That's looking pretty fucking neat. Looking neat. Neat. That's neat right there. That's fucking neat. I'll tell you what, mate, that's looking fucking neat right there. Might do the same up here with the shoulder pads. Not a lot though. Just at least enough to kind of give it the kind of neat little transitional fade into the blue. Which right now it is kind of losing a little bit. Oh boy. Well, you know what? That kind of works. Yeah, this is looking mighty fine right now. Give it a little bit of that. Trying to make sure that at least kind of looks decent enough. Yeah, you know what? It works. It works out pretty well. I would like to touch this a little bit more, but I think I might just leave that. Like this shoulder pad, like give it a little bit of one of those as I did with the other one, but nah, that's actually looking fine. It looks mighty fine. Now to do a little bit more of some extra shubba. Need to find something. That's exactly what I need. That is a pattern that just screeches the poison frog. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I swear they had like a rush that was like a pattern, like the pattern that I'm looking for. How do I not have it? Actually, this one might work. Yeah, this one might work. Hold on 1 second. Alright, and this is why I had the blues be on their own specific layer. You're about to see right the fuck now. I know it looks like a cheetah's, but believe me when I say that this is actually the same fucking pattern that most of these tree frogs have. It's not 1-to-1, but at least is accurate enough. Good right now. Okay, trying to get at least most spots, not all of them. Actually, I know this works out a little bit. You could just do, nope, that's not what I want. Just do that, and then just, and then the same here. Perfection. And I can go back over here. Do the same with this, and this, and this. Now, isn't that just beautiful? Then we go back over to the red. Then we just do a little bit of that as well. No, that's not what I wanted. Bring it down to the bottom here. A little bit of a slight brush in there. Really hit the bottom, and then just the lightest of brushings. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we may have our Froggimus Prime here. Give me 1 more second though. I at least need to look at some more of these strawberry tree frogs. You do have a slight pattern of the same on the red, on like the back and on the head a little. So if we just do a little bit of this. Don't make it too heavily noticeable. Yeah, it kind of works. I'm just making sure I didn't get any on the mask. It doesn't really need any on the mask. You know, with the way that it's looking right there, that's actually kind of good. That is kind of good. I like that. I like it a lot. It's not bad. I think we may definitely have our Froggimus rhyme. Alright, that's the case. Time to work on some backgrounds. Or at least stuff involved with the background. That I saw some stuff earlier that will definitely be extremely helpful with that. And that is this stuff right here. Hold on. No, not that one. If I tried this. Immediately just making it very rainforesty. I like it already. This is the stuff that I just do on my off time whenever it does come to it. Just like all this like little stuff, and it's very therapeutic to me. Very nice. It's very nice, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Kind of sticking with the Truth Frog theme a little bit. I'm just gonna do a bit of this. Grab that red right there. Flip it around. Select another layer. Actually bring that one up and do, oh wow, that's actually not what I wanted to do. Yeah, that's actually a bit better. It is looking a little too much, to be honest. I think I might actually not with that. Oh, that's not what I want. That's not where I wanted to go with that. But now that is just that is something. By the way, yes, this is exactly what I do with my backgrounds. I just think, why not? Because it at least adds something to the back. At least gives you something to look at a little bit. I mean, you just gotta really dig your eyes deep into that shit. Man, I can really actually smell like some heat coming off of my iPad and the thing that I have plugged into it just for stream. It's becoming something, to say the least. What if I gave it a little bit of this? Go back to red. Hold on a second. No, hold on, that's not what I want. This is what I want to do. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this looks neat. Simple, but honestly really effective. Really effective. Alright, anywho, I believe It is definitely time. Stop, because we've been at this for a bit. It is 12:18 in the morning for me. So I believe we will end it with a good old-fashioned signature for this. Wait, no. We need to boom, boom, and then we give it a little. Boom. Perfect. That is neat. That is beautiful right there. That's what that is. That's beautiful right there, love. That's beautiful right there. Oh, but anyway. Actually, bullshit ass. By the way, I believe it is time for us to end this with a raid. So let us swap over to the just chatting side. Where the fuck am I? Here I am. Hello. I do believe it is time for us to send this off with a raid. So, to anybody that doesn't chat, feel free to copy paste the message that I'm about to put into the chat in about 3, 2, 1, bang. If anybody would like to participate in that raid, feel free to go ahead in the raid. Feel free to copy paste that message that I just put into the chat. If you do not have the emotes, feel free to either use your own or some others that you like to use. So anyway, in the meantime, while I close all these tabs that I have open, let's see if we can find somebody to raid out to. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, I don't know what that was. Ooh, but I already see one person that we can definitely immediately send it on over to. That would be robotic character by the name of Coach Carter. So why not we send it to him, We have definitely not sent it to him in a hot minute, so why not? Okay, Carter, be on the ready, because we're on our way, my friend. Carter, there he is. I know. Let's send it on over to him now, shan't we? Okay. At least to say, this is definitely a lot of fun and very chilling, I must say. I have not gotten a chance to actually really do any art streams for a while, and I am glad that I was able to do it for the stream. It has been forever since I last was able to do this. I loved it a lot. I hope to definitely do it a lot more for streams as time passes by, but right now we can only just hope, well, at least I can only hope that I'll be able to get the chance again to do some art. But until then, though, thank you to everybody that has joined me since the beginning of the stream. I really do deeply appreciate it. For those that stopped by to either say hi and or lurk for a bit, I appreciate y'all as well. It means a lot to take some time to see this dumbass who smiles on the screen for no reason whatsoever. But yeah. Till next time, though, I'm Star, and I'm signing out for now. Talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night.
Oh, yeah.